Good morning and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, our viewers, as we know, we have been learning history from some days on this YouTube channel of General Knowledge ABC and on Facebook. It is Abdullah Mir. Let us today know about content of major rock edicts. Ashokan major rock edicts. Were 12, 14 in number and found in 8 places. We have to see what was the content of those edicts. Major rocks usually dealt with the guidelines that a man had to follow during his lifetime. We first of all know major rock edict first. Major rock edict first. This mentions about non-violence, in which Ashoka introduced his subjects not to kill animals. That is, non-violence was preached in the form of not killing of animals. Not kill animals. It was in this major rock edict first. He himself promised to follow the same principles. Not only he said to the people, but he himself promised that he will follow this principle of non-violence. That is, he will not kill any animal for the purpose of hobby or for its use in the form of meat or flesh or something else, any other product. Next important was Major Rock Edict 13. In which he informed about Kalinga War. Kalinga War, which we know is the most important war in the history of India, and it was in the year 261 or 261 BC, that famous Kalinga or today's Odisha war was fought, in which 1 lakh people were killed and more than that were injured at this place. When he saw, that is when Ashoka saw the dead bodies, his heart melted and he decided to give up the policy of Berigosha. Let's know the policy of Berigosha which he gave up. Policy of Berigosha, that is, the policy of war was given up, and the policy of Damagosha was taken up, that is, the policy of winning hearts. To spread the Buddhism, he sent ambassadors to Ceylon, Sri Lanka. Ceylon. Cylon was the old name of Sri Lanka, where he sent his daughter and his son Mahindra with the sapling of original tree being planted there, and that was regarded there as a sacred place. He sent ambassadors to Ceylon, Sri Lanka, Macedonia, Greece, Syria, Egypt, and Cyrene. Greece, Macedonia, Macedonia, Cyrene, and the kings which were there, although we do not need to mention them, were Alexander of Macedonia, Antiochus II of Syria, King Magus Cyrene, Ptolemy de Philadelphia of Egypt. In the major rock edict of 4, what we see that the Ashoka gives importance to this Dhamma. Importance is given, importance of, or to say the of Dhamma. That is, non-violence is being abandoned, and we have to prove, we have to move towards this Dhamma policy of winning heart. Major Rock Edict 7. Now it is Major Rock Edict 7. Mentions about religious tolerance, most important. Religious tolerance is preached in this rock edict, and it was, according to many historians and scholars, this feature of that king, that is religious tolerance, that gives him suffix of the great, Ashoka the Great. Similarly, there were other like Alexander the Great or Akbar the Great, particularly in India, because India is a land of many religions. When a king, whether it may be, whether he would have been of whatever religion he would be, but when he gives a religious tolerance to other religions and shows respect to the others, then he was really given respect by the other people also from that side. It was this religious tolerance of Ashoka that made him to be said Ashoka the Great. Also in Major Rock Edict 12, this religious to some tolerance to some extent is mentioned in the MRE, that is Major Rock Edict 12, but mostly it is preached or mentioned in Major Rock Edict 7. Major Rock Edict 9, one more important, is 9, which mentions about simple rituals to be followed instead of costly and complex. Earlier we see that the Brahmanical priests or Brahmanas used to set complex and costly rituals were asked for the people to be followed in ancient Brahmanical texts, but here simple rituals which almost every layman could have been done were preached in this Major Rock Edict 9. Ashoka suggested to save money here in this Major Rock Edict 9. Hope you would have learned about these Major Rock Edicts. If you will be asked about what were Major Rock Edicts, their location, or what was the importance that Ashoka had given in them, or different elaborate the text or content found in Major Rock Edicts of Ashoka. I hope you will be able now to deal with this question easily. Thank you for being with me. Once again,